First, though, a parliamentary standing committee report on coal and steel, which will submit its report today, contains a few explosive conclusions.
That's correct. It says that all coal blocks distributed between 1993 and 2008 were unauthorized and not done in a transparent manner. It also says that all coal mine allocations where production is yet to begin should be cancelled. The report has, of course, recommended that those directly involved or indirectly involved should be investigated. The report doesn't name a presumptive loss figure, however. The panel report is not binding, remember, on the government. Pallavi Ghosh is getting us all those details. She's joining us on the phone line this morning. Good morning to you, Pallavi. Is this the best thing that could have happened to the UP in a long while?
Well, I mean, certainly a straw in the wind. The government, of course, will try and use this standing committee report, which is not binding on the government. But, you know, in a bad situation, you use every opportunity to defend yourself. And the fact that the standing committee headed by a Trinamool Congress MP, Kalyan Banerjee, it also has BJP leaders like Smriti Irani on board, actually not only indicts, in a sense, the Congress government, but also the NDA regime. It talks about cancellation of coal block allocations made from 1993. It talks about the fact that there was no transparency in this allocation, that there was no advertisements given, there was no publicity given, and it was really arbitrary choosing of giving those coal block allocations. Certainly the government is going to be using this opportunity to try and defend itself by saying it's not just us, but just about every political party, and even the NDA is just as guilty.
Also, just give us a sense really of what further action perhaps we could be seeing on this, Pallavi, because the CAG report as well, even on that, we're still seeing discussions, we're still seeing NDA opposition to, you know, that clean sheet that was given. But at the same time, give us a sense of this parliamentary standing committee, this report, how important is it and what can we see forward?
But the standing committee, of course, has a constitutional basis. So in that sense, it's in a sense sacrosanct, but it's not binding. I mean, governments often do not accept the standing committee recommendations or follow it in toto. One, the issue is sub judice. The CBI is going to be filing an affidavit on 26th. But I think the larger embarrassment and the larger issue really is the fact that Ashwini Kumar is believed to have intervened, or at least he was consulted as far as the formulation of the CBI affidavit is concerned. That strengthens the case of the opposition. The opposition will argue, and it always has been argued, that the CBI is a tool which has been used by the government to defend itself and also to take action against its opposition, the other political parties. So that embarrassment which leads up to the Prime Minister's office just cannot be denied.
That's
Now, trouble could be brewing for Law Minister Ashwini Kumar. He is facing allegations of having tampered with the CBI status report on the coal scam and protecting the office of the Prime Minister. CNN-IBN's Manoj Gupta gets us details of the CBI affidavit to be filed before the Supreme Court this week.
Time could well be running out for Law Minister Ashwini Kumar. CNN-IBN has learned that CBI is set to file an affidavit before the Supreme Court on Friday in the coal scam. CBI sources say the CBI is set to state clearly that it had shared its status report on the coal scam with the Law Minister. It is also likely to say that the report had been vetted by the Law Minister Ashwini Kumar.
We want a specific answer from the Law Minister to please tell us the details, and through Parliament to the whole country, as to what transpired in his chamber.
If this affidavit is to be filed in the Supreme Court, I think the Law Minister's position has become untenable.
But the government, on the back foot on a host of other issues this session, is still hoping for a miracle.
As the opposition parties are divided, contradictory and unable to get their act together, I think we will survive as we have survived previously.
So while the first week of the session may go waste as the opposition and the government square off on the JPC report and the aftermath of the Delhi rape, the coming week could well see an aggressive opposition demanding the Law Minister's head. With Manoj Gupta in New Delhi, this is Edwin Thomas.